We 448 days, weekdays in a row for sipping. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Freddie.
Good morning, Danny. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Let's go.
Let's get it. It's that first sip. It's 7:55. We're going to get our minds right. We're going to have a great Friday. And what else, Fred?
I'm
What
going to
else?
switch it up today. I just
Yeah.
took a sip of coffee, but I'm going to follow it with a sip of water, okay?
Get the water. Show us the water. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. Look at the size of that jug. That is huge.
Whew.
Woo. Good job. That was a big old gulp. Hey, while we're showing our containers to carry stuff, I wanted to bring out a few things. Through the years, as I've done this program with my friend Fred, and in the beginning, Metal Man Matt. Look at this. Look at this one. This is a mug. Show us your coffee mug. Now, I don't actually drink coffee out of this. You know what I do?
I don't.
I eat out of. I eat little noodles and things of this nature out of this
Ice
bowl.
cream.
And then remember this?
Oh, yeah.
It's the old Susmitha mug.
Yeah.
And I saw those in the cabinet, and I thought that I would bring those out. I've noticed you drink out of a big thermos looking thing.
You're going to have a problem if Megan Brown hops on here and starts showing off her mugs.
I know. She's got me her mugs next to my mugs. It's no contest.
What up, mug?
What up, mug? That would be a
Yeti.
cool that would be a cool nickname, mug.
Yeti.
Yeah, yours is kind of, oh, that's a Yeti. That's fancy, but it's kind of plain.
A customer gave me a couple of Yeti cups one time, and he says that, yeah, I could buy the cheaper ones, but nobody throws away a Yeti.
Nobody throws away a Yeti. That's supposed to be like really good technology on keeping it cold. They make coolers and things like that, correct? Yeti?
Coolers, cups.
Man, fancy.
Ice pack.
And then you put a little Bobcat on it, and then you're good to go. That turns into good swag. What is good swag that people won't throw away? As you go out and you try to put things in front of people, I've thought about that for years. What is a good gift give for somebody that you want to ingratiate yourself to? You've done some.
In my opinion, people love a nice quality hoodie.
Hoodie?
Not cheap, not one of the ones that's going to look like a crop top after you dry it. Quality.
I want to ask people in the comments. We go to these conferences. There's all kinds of swag on those tables. There's pins. There's little fuzzy things. There's there's back scratchers.
Garbage.
Yeah, it's all pretty much garbage, and that's kind of my point.
I hope nobody's setting this stuff on their table at their next networking event.
Yeah.
Give away something good.
But if you give away something good, it's expensive, and now we're
if you're worried about giving away something good, you're in the wrong business.
Okay. Hey, in the comments, tell us what good swag. I know we've got some great sales people, business owners. We got a lot of great people. Tell us what has worked for you in the past when it comes to leaving things for customers. Antarctic Mike is in Philly.
Philly, baby.
Philly. Let's go. There's Joe. Good morning, Joe. I'm going to make sure I say good morning to everybody. We missed some folks yesterday. Great to see Joe. Great to see Vicky. Let's go. There's Paul Pappy. What do we want to call Paul Pappy? We've got to have nicknames for people, and we've got to stick with it. So
Paul the Grinder Pappy.
Paul the Grinder Pappy. I like you got it. Big Poppy. I think I was trying to think of the song. I love it when you call me Big Poppy,
Yeah, Bluetooth speakers, that's a good one. If it's quality.
448. Oh, Tuesday will be 450. What is this?
It's a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh.
Made in China. China, garbage.
Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. Gary, we love to see Gary on the bus all the way in Texas. Gratitude turns. I was wanting the quote today. I wanted something to talk about. And we talk about gratitude and starting the day with gratitude. It turns what we have into enough. And that's a fantastic thing. When we can be grateful for what we have, we're in a really, really good position. Freddie, you've got a look on your face.
Yeah, because I see that Joe is saying that Top Gun Maverick's a great movie and they're coming out with a new one.
A new Top Gun?
Maverick? Joe, give me the scoop, pal.
Oh boy, there's Freddie. There's Freddie. No, Freddie, that's Vicky Watts. There's Paul Papp. Hey, you've got ahead of me in the comments and you're skipping a little bit on my end. So it becomes very hard to tell exactly where we are. What do you see in the comments that I should bring up?
You know what's cool? Your face is not moving with your sound. So it's 1969 Chuck Norris movie here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There it is. I didn't want to do it. I was embarrassed to do the Chinese thing as if I should be.
A man that eats noodles 6 days a week should not be embarrassed of doing the Chinese. Okay.
Oh yeah, Biggie Smalls. Yeah, I love it when you call me Big Papa. There it is. Hey, look at here. Paul Pappy says he's been known to grind on the dance floor. Whoa. There we go.
I've got a pretty good visual of that.
Yeah.
And I believe it.
Do you think, who on this bus here this morning is a great dance? Who's the best dancer on the bus right now? Is it Vicky Watts?
It's Joe.
Is it Joe?
Yeah.
Does Joe know how to like ballroom dance? That's what I would see Joe do. Ballroom dancing. Him and his wife go ballroom dancing.
Probably a little shagging on the boulevard.
Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. Now, have you ever gone out and done one of those dance classes with your wife?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
How does that go? Is that good? Is that a good experience?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? Me and my lovely bride shagging.
That's awesome. Yeah. Dancing is fun. Hey, I've got a question for you.
Thank goodness.
Do you look like your profile picture?
I think so.
Have you ever met someone in real human life that did not look like the picture, the person you had in your head?
I have.
Oh. And that can be a jarring experience, can it not? Right? Did
this just happen to you or something?
No. I'm going somewhere with it, but I think sometimes where I'm going with this is sometimes our digital representation, both our profile picture and the way that we present ourselves, the whole idea is to let people know who we are. And I have been in meetings, Freddie, virtually with people on LinkedIn, maybe, and you get on the meeting and they come across differently than they do on their profile. So I just wondered, in your experience, do you think that there should be an accurate representation digitally of what you embody, so that when people meet you, they kind of feel like they know you?
Yes.
And which one of those impressions do you think is more important? The first impression digitally, or the first impression when you meet the person?
I just think that when they link up what you have seen and experienced digitally, as you're saying, and then in person, they just need to match.
They need to match. And because again, when you do that, it's, if we don't recognize you, then there's a problem. And the reason that I mentioned that, as you know, I've been making a lot of phone calls into companies, And what I'm doing is I'm looking at these companies digitally. I'm looking at their website. I'm looking at their ads. I'm looking at all the various things that they're doing to get attention, to get us to call them. And then when I call, guess what happens?
What?
All sorts of things. So we're paying to get the phone to ring. We're paying for all this digital landscape to get people's attention and to drive the phone to ring. Sometimes they never pick up. You call a business, they never pick up. Sometimes, like we talked about, the voice, it doesn't match the energy of the rest of the digital footprint. Sometimes it's just the attitude of the person. And see, they don't know I'm a salesperson, Freddie. They think that I could be a customer for all they know.
Yeah.
And so I'm just amazed at how much work and money is going into this digital space to try to create curiosity, to let folks know who we are. But then when we actually talk to a human being, that's what we're going to feel. And so imagine going on to a car lot. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find something for you to riff with me on. But imagine going out on a car lot and the first person that walks up to you, just like you talk about, you hate, right? The first human contact, it's so important. And that's what I'm talking to companies about. And that's why I'm bringing it up this morning.
Nice.
Right. No questions for me there. Let's see what somebody says here in the
Good morning, Emma.
Emma Francis, good morning. I think that it's important. I know that Emma's had a lot of meetings, and when she meets somebody, if she's met them on LinkedIn and she meets them in person, she hopes that the person she meets is the person that they represented online. It's a big deal. What else is on your mind on this Friday, Fred?
So are you saying that in your experience recently, you've got companies who are absolutely blowing it because they're spending money to get people to call their phone, and then when somebody calls their phone, it's just, oh, is that what you're saying? Why would they do that?
They're not thinking about it, right? They're not thinking about the money that they're spending on those Google ads. It costs money every time somebody's clicking and looking at their stuff. That's why we're paying for it, to drive those phone calls, to let folks know who they are. And the more I dig into websites and the more kind of, look, if you're a roofing company, I was calling roofing companies, and every doggone roofing company looked the same, right? The digital footprint, their website laid out the same. The ads look the same. Man, the one thing that we differentiate with is our energy. It's that real human connection. And so what I love to do now is kind of look at this whole process of attention and conversations, and then how we move that person from a conversation to a close. It's just important. You got a business owner, you're paying for all this stuff. Who's answering your phone, and how does that make that person feel? Because we got to close the leads that we get.
Do you think that is a portion of the business that is just looked over, passed by? There's not enough thought put into the person who each individual that calls in gets their first experience with.
That's right. They're not thinking about it. What I really see is people think about marketing. Oh, we got to do something with our marketing. We need more. We need the phone to ring more. And they forget about the sales part of it. So they're just focusing on, I need to make my profile. I need to make our website look better. And they don't think about, okay, what's going to happen? Just the whole logical progression. They've got a lot on their plate. And the agencies, these marketing agencies, they just want to sell you marketing. They're not really, and then they can point to the data and say, hey, we got your phone to ring. We got people to go to your website. So that's what happens. We got frozen there a little bit. Hey, but that's what I wanted to talk about. Hey, that'll happen sometimes. That will happen sometimes.
Friday.
Tell me hey, what about your Friday, Fred? Tell me about what you got today and into the weekend. Where's your mindset?
Oh, today we've got some equipment going out today.
Do you?
They're out there working on it right now, getting it prepped, getting it ready.
And Fred's going to deliver it and
Get
maybe
it
do a
ready
video.
for Friday.
Get it ready for Freddie on a Friday. And hey, great having everybody with us this week. I'd see what Emma said here. Exactly. Truth and transparency is everything. I tell you, that's what people connect with. That's what people relate with. They want to see that real human being behind all that stuff, right? Fred, final thought.
Don't be fake Friday. It is Don't Be Fake Friday.
Don't be fake Friday. Let's roll, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.